falling away in the day-to-day from loving you. I said, make no just slow it down and take a little time to see the next. Go ahead, right. Put your head up off that screen and there ain't no stress on me.
Our solution, preserving environments like this and creating energy alternatives by turning algae into biodiesel and green fertilizer.
Visionary research at Old Dominion University is solving pressing challenges in healthcare, defense, renewable energy, the environment, and other critical fields.
My solution? Keeping our environment and our economy healthy by working with shipping companies to prevent invasive species from entering our nation's waterways.
Our solution: treating cancer, healing wounds, and preventing disease by using bioelectric technologies.
Partnerships with business, industry, and government in areas like modeling and simulation are creating new industries and thousands of jobs each year.
Our solution: modeling traffic patterns to make hurricane evacuation safer and smoother.
My solution: harnessing the power of cold plasma to create innovative tools for the medical community.
Our R&D contributes nearly $1 billion annually to the regional economy, enhancing the growth and vitality of our state and our nation.
Our solution.
That's Idea Fusion. That's Old Dominion University.
I need a place that gets me,
where I come from,
where I'm heading.
to put my experience into action,
turn my skills into enterprise,
innovate,
To learn on my terms,
to develop my own passions,
encouraged by my faculty.
supported by my campus.
Make a difference in the world.
create my own traditions.
Old Dominion University. Your future success begins here.
Our solution, preserving environments like this and creating energy alternatives by turning algae into biodiesel and green fertilizer.
Visionary research at Old Dominion University is solving pressing challenges in healthcare, defense, renewable energy, the environment, and other critical fields.
My solution, keeping our environment and our economy healthy by working with shipping companies to prevent invasive species from entering our nation's waterways.
Our solution, treating cancer, healing wounds, and preventing disease by using bioelectric technologies.
Partnerships with business, industry, and government in areas like modeling and simulation are creating new industries and thousands of jobs each year.
Our solution, modeling traffic patterns to make hurricane evacuation safer and smoother.
That's idea fusion. That's Old Dominion University.
Hey guys, my name is Naya. I'm a criminal justice and political science major from Hampton, Virginia.
My name is Zach. I'm a junior studying business administration from Warrenton, Virginia, and we're out and about in Norfolk showing you the Hampton Roads area.
Right now, we're in front of the Chrysler Museum of Arts. Believe me, there's plenty of things to do here in Norfolk and in the Hampton Roads area.
Oh, absolutely. In my free time, I like to go out and check out the Hoffler Creek Wildlife Park and take a hike, or maybe go to the boardwalk down at Virginia Beach, and go down to the Ghent area and check out the movie at the Narrow.
Or you can go see a concert at the Norva. But for me, I like to go shopping, so I'll visit the various malls, maybe MacArthur or Granby Street.
And on a beautiful day like today, I like to go out and check out the Norfolk Zoo because ODU students get in for free, or maybe head out to Busch Gardens in the Colonial Williamsburg area.
Yeah, I like Jamestown and Yorktown.
So we hope to see you around. Thank you for stopping by.
I need a place that gets me.
Where I come from.
Back here at SP Ballard Stadium, second quarter underway. East Carolina has it second and 14 following a loss of 4 on a run snuffed out by ODU defense. East Carolina able to move the ball well in the first possession. A quick 3 and out in the second. See what they do here as they take over early here in the fourth. Play clock down to 2. And Stone Smart incomplete. Looking for Keyshawn Strong there. It's now 3rd and 14. So I beg your pardon on the correction, ODU having the ball. East Carolina defensively able to get into the backfield and really disrupt ODU's running game. Haven't able to find any holes other than Stone Smart, whether it be Keyshawn Strong or Matt Geiger, so we've seen the ball go off long 3rd down here for ODU. And give there again to Keyshawn Strong. Gain of maybe 2 short of the original line of scrimmage. And the punt unit will come out here. See if they can do a better job blocking this one. Bailey Cade out to punt. It's going to be 4th and 12 here in the 47. See if they can pin East Carolina deep into their own territory. Good blocking on that one. They will let it bounce as it rolls inside the 10, and ODU will down it at about the 4-yard line. Good punt there by Bailey Cate, as East Carolina is now pinned back deep, and they will have a long field ahead of them to start this possession. Haven't seen much of the East Carolina offense here, as they've had quick possessions and then they're able to score on special teams. So we'll see what Ehlers brings out here leading the Pirates, and see if ODU can do anything defensively, get some pressure, come up with a stop. Handoff up the middle, big hole. Big first down, brings it all the way out to the 25. 21-yard gain there. Big hole up the middle. East Carolina able to take advantage of it. Ehlers back in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers to his left. Play action. He looks to his right. Nearly sacked on the play, and he just throws it away. ODU able to get pressure here on 1st and 10, something that they were doing very successfully last week at UVA. Looking to do more of the same. It's going to be a run there to Demetrius Mounty. Short gain of about 3 or 4. Gain of 3, 3rd and 7 now. Ball on the 28-yard line. See if ODU can get another quick possession here on defense. Ehlers back up. Takes a snap, drops back, looks left, looks right. He's going deep down the middle of the field. He has a man open, and pass is caught. And he is going to walk into the end zone. Blake Crowell. Blake Kroll there on the touchdown reception. 72 yards. So we've seen blown coverages twice now for ODU, as he was wide open down the middle of the field. Great throw to the Ehlers to drop it in the basket. And East Carolina an extra point away from taking a 17-3 lead. Snap is down, hold is good, kick is up and good. East Carolina now opens up a 14-point lead. 12:21 left to go here in the first quarter, and defensively ODU has not looked good at all so far. Able to get limited pressure on the quarterback. Holes opening it up for East Carolina's running game, and just blown coverages. Already 2 deep passes completed by East Carolina. And offensively, ODU unable to really get anything going aside from that opening drive. We haven't seen Stone Smart run since the opening drive, and East Carolina's done a really good job of containing him, containing anyone in the backfield. But ODU in a hole here early, down 17-3. 12:21 left to go here in the second quarter. But we saw what happened last week when the team jumped out to a big lead. So still a lot of football here at SB Ballard Stadium. We've seen different looks from the Monarch in the running game. No Wawa Davis, but Keyshawn Strong we've seen Matt Geiger, we've seen Cunningham. So ODU able to bring a lot of players to the table and potentially keep you off guard, but hasn't done much so far. And defensively, East Carolina led by their defensive front by Purvis on the end, and Alex Turner and Price tackles up the middle, and they've been able to get pressure from all sides of the line. They're coming off the edge, they're coming up the middle, and Stone Smart has very limited time to get the ball out. East Carolina set here to kick off following the touchdown. We have Jake Verdi in to kick off, and Watson back to receive for ODU. Line drive kick, and that'll roll to the back of the end zone. ODU coming back onto the field offensively, taking it over at their own 25-yard line. See Stone Smart, Matt Geiger coming back out. Stephen Williams and at receiver. Got Hassan Patterson as well. And East Carolina is able to get the pressure, really only rushing forward. We haven't seen many blitzes or any pickups from the linebacker as Stone Smart rolls out to his right, faked everyone out with the play action, but no one open downfield. And he tried to hold it as long as he could, but he takes off for about a gain of 1. Really good play action there. The entire defensive line shifted to the right to cover Matt Geiger, but Stone Smart able to roll out. But just no one open downfield. Good coverage by the defensive backs of East Carolina. Stone Smart has it now in the shotgun. Three receivers to his right, Matt Geiger to his left. He rolls out to the left, and the pass is complete to Matt Geiger, but gain of maybe 1 there as East Carolina able to really collapse on the ball carrier. Haven't seen any looks to Eric Kuma yet. We've seen Kuma had big games. He had a decent game here in Norfolk State. He had a really nice game at Virginia Tech. Arguably maybe the go-to receiver on this ODU team, but so far haven't seen any targets thrown the way of number 9. Stone Smart takes the snap. He drops back, looking, steps up in the pocket, throws. That is caught. Hassan Patterson. Looks like it'll be good enough for a ODU first down. And it will indeed move the chains. And we see Matt Geiger coming back into the game for ODU. ODU, not a team that normally likes to throw deep down the field. You'll see a lot of passes complete for 10 yards and left. Stone Smart steps up in the pocket, and he takes off. Gain of about 1. Last week at UVA, Stone Smart threw for 206 yards, which is a career high for him. So you won't see a lot of throws downfield. He'll make a lot of plays with his legs, but offensively, ODU has a tendency just to go stagnant for a long period of time. We saw it last week. We saw it against Virginia Tech. We really saw it against Norfolk State. Stone Smart takes the snap, drops back. Here comes the blitz. Stone Smart rolling out to his right. Nobody open. He's going to take it himself. Stone Smart down the sideline. Gets hit hard, sliding at the 50. Ball comes out, but it is picked up by ODU. And that's a play where you just have to take it out of bounds. On the sideline, you've had the first down. Rather than giving yourself up and sliding and risking that hit, that's where you would like to see Stone Smart step out of bounds. But nevertheless, ODU will pick up the first down. East Carolina brought the blitz. Stone Smart able to get out of the pocket. And ODU will have it at the 50-yard line. They are putting together a little drive here. Geiger in the backfield with Smart. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. We have a timeout for ODU as the play clock crept closer to 0. So with that timeout, we will take a short break, but we will be right back. You will not miss a minute of the action. I'm Grayson McKinney with WODU Sports. Back here as ODU set to have it first down at the 50-yard line, putting together a nice little drive here, hoping to get a quick answer to East Carolina's big touchdown on the last possession. Stone Smart, quarterback keeper, he has tripped up at the line of scrimmage but falls forward for a gain of about 2. It's going to be a long 1-yard gain here, 2nd and 9 for ODU. Tripped up by Chance Purvis. Stone Smart will have it in the shotgun. It's like Keyshawn Strong in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to his left, none to his right. East Carolina drops back into coverage. Quick pass caught Keyshawn Strong, but again, stuffed out there by East Carolina. And there's going to be Wilson. Defensive back for East Carolina. They are able to get into the backfield quickly, and a short 1-yard gain now. 3rd down and 8. We've seen ODU convert on a couple third downs already. Passes to Hassan Patterson, passes to Stephen Williams. We'll see what they go here. Stone Smart drops back, rolls to his right, and he keeps it himself, and again takes a hit at about the line of scrimmage. Stone Smart quickly to get out of the pocket. Protection was nice. He rolled to his right, unable to find anyone open, and he takes another pretty big hit on the sideline. At that point, if you know nothing's there, you want to see your quarterback step out of bounds and not continue to take these hits. But Bailey Kate is in to punt. There's the snap. Punt is up, and that'll land into the end zone. ODU will come out on defense, and East Carolina will take over on their own 25. East Carolina completing the long 72-yard touchdown pass in their last possession, blowing a coverage wide open down the field. And if you take a look around the CUSA, currently FAU beating up on Charlotte 45-27 with 13 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter, as East Carolina now has the ball. Snap, run up the middle, gain of about 9. Another nice hole opening up there for East Carolina. Demetrius Monty on the carry. Ehlers has it, takes the snap, give back there to Monty. Flag on the play. Cincinnati up on Marshall, 28-0. And East Carolina got called for a holding call, back them up 10 yards. Iowa beating up on Middle Tennessee 48-3 earlier today. And kicking off shortly, we have Texas El Paso at Southern Miss, and last year's CUSA champs and 3-0 UAB at Western Kentucky. Ehlers takes a snap, gives to Mounty. Oh, play action actually. Take it himself, and good coverage there by ODU. Able to keep him in the backfield and force him out of bounds for no gain. Ehlers looking for the corner at the sideline, unable to get it, just ran out of room. Third down and 11. See if ODU defense can get off the field. Ehlers making a change at the line of scrimmage. ODU asking for help on this crowd. Takes the snap, he drops back, he fires over the middle. Pass, tipped and intercepted. ODU push off the ball, and he's still running at the 30. He's at the 20, one man to beat, and he was pushed out of bounds inside the 10 and dropped a couple early in the game, but kept his hands on that one. Geronda Hall, huge game last week at UVA, comes up with a big interception off the tipped pass and able to return it inside the 10-yard line. ODU with fantastic field position. Hopefully they can punch it in here. There are a couple of picks that this defense, I'm sure, wants back, but able to get the hands on that one, and great return. And Geronda Hall all over the place last week, and difference maker already this week. It looks like Masai DeWeaver back into the game for ODU. Empty backfield, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, sends a man in motion. And he's going to take it himself. Masai DeWeaver runs up the middle to about the 5-yard line. And Stone Smart will check back in. So it looks like Coach Wilder is using Masai DeWeaver as a run option deep into the red zone. Masai DeWeaver, big guy, 6'5", 232. Just as athletic as Stone Smart. But Smart will take it under center. And he'll hand that off. Takes a cut to the right, but is stopped for no gain. Going to be Robert Washington on the carry. The junior. And 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. See if ODU can punch it in. Disappointing result last time. They were down close to the goal line with some questionable play calls and going the wrong way. ODU 3 yards to go here to make it a 1-score game. Matt Geiger is behind Stone Smart, who lines up with 2 receivers to his right. He sends 1 in motion. And there is a flag on the play. And we get an offsides. So ODU catching a break there as they will move about 1.5 yards. closer. First and goal from about the 1. Or third and goal from the 1. See, ODU just tries to push it in here. Robert Washington is there beside Stone Smart. Sends a man in motion, and Stone Smart's going to keep it himself, and he pushes his. Oh, looks like the ball might have come out. Looks like the ball came out on Stone Smart's attempt at the goal line, and East Carolina comes out of the pile acting as if they have the ball. A lot of bodies around the pile. Hard to see what happened. Hard to see if Stone Smart was down. No call yet. But on the field, East Carolina recovered the ball at about the goal line and ran it back almost to the 20-yard line. And it is ruled a fumble recovered by the defense. Another disappointing job, a disappointing drive down to the goal line. It had promise with the interception. ODU unable to capitalize on the turnover, and East Carolina will get the ball right back where they started. And they will, in fact, review this play. See if we can get a good look here on the Town Bank video board to see if Stone Smart was down or not. Nothing so far. So you can watch the replay here. So he takes the ball and just basically runs straight to the middle from the shotgun. And does the ball cross the plane before it comes out? Fans here certainly think it does. This is a better view. Look at the goal line view. Stone Smart kind of lunges toward the goal line. It's really hard to see the ball on that view. A lot of bodies. But the ball was recovered in the end zone. Yeah, fans here at Ballard Stadium certainly think they have it. ODU sideline certainly thinks they have it, but we'll see what the officials say following this review, as they're still taking a look at this. It was really tough to see at the angles we were given. The video board's on the other side of the field, and it was hard to see where the ball, if it did in fact cross the plane, or if it was even down. It definitely popped out. It was recovered in the end zone by East Carolina, but really tough to see, so there's enough here to overturn this. But this would be a huge swing if this is in fact overturned and given a touchdown. That would turn a 17-3 game into a 17-10 game. See if we can get another look at it here. So he is stopped initially before the goal line. It's really hard to see if that ball crossed the plane. You can't really see his elbow or his knee. We'll get the call here. And the call does stand as a fumble recovered by East Carolina. Bobby Wilder doesn't like it, but ODU has to regroup here. I think that just comes down to not being indisputable. It was called on the field as a fumble. Tough to see where his knee was down. Tough to see if the ball came out before it crossed the plane. I don't think there was enough there to overturn the call. But we got to look past it, and East Carolina will take over. They would have run it to about the 16-yard line. Chris Christian there. A gain of 4. Ayler's in the backfield. Had a good day passing so far in this first half with 2 long completions. Run play up the middle for no gain. Chris Christian on the ball, on the carry again. And 3rd down and 5 now for East Carolina. This would be good for the defense if they can get a quick 3 and out following the disappointing turnover at the goal line. You don't want to see ECU put more points on the board here. Ehlers drops back to pass. His pass nearly picked off. Good jump there by Tobias Moss, the safety. So ODU able to get nice jumps on the ball, but unable to hang on to them defensively. Wouldn't that have been huge to get another turnover deep into the opponent's territory? But East Carolina will punt it away. 3 minutes left to go here in the half. Plenty of time for ODU to put something together. Still have 2 timeouts left. High punt. Taking it about the 34-yard line. Fair catch is called, and that's where ODU will take over. 56-yard punt. So ODU will have 3 minutes left here in the first half to try to put some points on the board and combat the big momentum punches that ECU has thrown at them. But we will take a short break and we will be right back for ODU's presumably final draft of the half. I'm Grayson McKinney with WODU Sports, the heartbeat of Old Dominion. We are back here as ODU heads back on the field on offense. Under 3 minutes to go here now in the first half. Stone Smart passes backwards to Keeson Strong. And he is marched down. He continues to run towards the end zone, but he was ruled marked down. Loss of 10 on the play. Intentional grounding penalty. And then following the first, 2nd and 20, it's a false start. So not the most ideal way to try to get back to this game. There's now 2nd and 25. Handoff up the middle. Short gain.
Blake Watkins, the ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play.
Blake Watson there. And now a long 3rd and 21. We'll see if ODU tries to go for something. ECU playing deep. Stone Smart drops back to pass. And he is sacked from behind. Didn't see it coming. And East Carolina not having to do much defensively on that drive. ODU really hurt themselves, but able to come up with a big sack on 3rd down, and not the way you wanted that possession to go. If you're ODU trailing by 2 scores, you know, they've had 2 shots at 1st and goal, and one of which some basically able to move nowhere, in fact, to move backwards, was also in a field goal, and previously a fumble at the goal line. So ODU really hurting themselves, especially that possession, with 2 silly penalties. Hard to get back into this game when you beat yourself. You already have 1 person trying to beat you. Don't make it 2. Bailey Kate will punt from the ECU goal line. ODU dropping 3 players back down to defend following the blocked punt. Not much gain on the return. 34-yard punt. But East Carolina will have it in the ODU territory at about the 46-yard line, 47-yard line. So East Carolina able to find a lot of room downfield to work in the passing game. ODU is coming up big with turnover, with a lot of jumps. We'll see what East Carolina does. Ehlers drops back to pass. He rolls out to his left, goes back to his right, flag on the play, goes deep down to the sideline, just throws it away. Might get a hold here. A lot of times it's tough to hold your block when your quarterback goes out of the pocket like that, and it is in fact a hold. Deontay Smith. So East Carolina will back it up 10 yards back into their own side of the field.
As a result of that penalty, East Carolina now with 1st and 20.
1st and 20 now. At about the 43-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
40.
43-yard line.
Yeah, 43. Ehlers takes the snap. Give up the middle. Christians with the carry there. Second and 16 now for East Carolina. Ehlers drops back. He's looking deep to the sideline. That ball is overthrown. Intended.
Ehlers pass, incomplete. Caleb Fortament on defense for the Monarchs. They're jumping, 3rd down.
So that's going to be 3rd and 16 for ECU. See if 34 seconds left to go here with 2 timeouts. You do have time if you're ODU if you want to try to march down the field. They're unable to really pick up big chunks of yardage through the air. But looks like the clock will just wind down here to the end of the half. Timeout taken now with 18 seconds left to go. You let about 20 seconds go off the clock there, so it seems as though ODU is just content going into the locker room. ODU, ugly first half, trailing 17-3. Not able to do much offensively. They had that really bad turnover at the goal line. Defensively, they're giving them 2 big plays. Just not much clicking for ODU. The one bright spot is we saw that interception by Geronda Hall and Stone Smart having that one big gain on the ground. But this is what we see from ODU. They move the ball in the early part of the possession and then just go stagnant. Last week against UVA, they scored in their first 3 possessions, opening up a 17-0 lead. After that, they had 6 3-and-outs or 4-and-outs with a turnover on downs. So against Norfolk State, we saw they came out and scored touchdowns at back-to-back possessions, and then they didn't score another touchdown again to the fourth quarter. Virginia Tech held most of the a 2-score lead the entire time. ODU able to make it a little interesting in the second half, but offensively, ODU lacks consistency. Sometimes they're relatively explosive with Stone Smart running the ball, but not much of a passing game, as that punt takes a bounce into the end zone. ODU will take over at the 25-yard line with 11 seconds on the clock. And seems as if they will just kneel the ball down here and go into the half. But we'll see. We saw Messiah DeWeaver and a couple plays down the goal line just as like a quarterback draw, neither of which really worked out in ODU's favor. And Stone Smart will in fact take a knee, and they will head to the locker room trailing 13-7. They hear it from this home crowd. Frustrated for sure. And this is ODU not helping themselves out. Defensively, they get a stop, return it down inside the 10. They have it first and goal, and they turn the ball over. On the opening drive, they get a huge run from Stone Smart to get the first and goal, and then a couple design quarterback keepers go nowhere and they have to settle for a field goal. Meanwhile, East Carolina able to score on a big 72-yard pass up the middle by Ehlers, and they were able to get a touchdown on a blocked punt reception plus field goal on the opening drive, and that brings you to the score of 17-3 where we sit right now at halftime. We will take a break now, and we will be back for the second half as ODU tries to claw their way back into this one. I'm Grayson McKinney for WADU Sports, the heartbeat of Old Dominion. All right, we are back here at SB Ballard Stadium. Second half getting ready to kick off. ODU with some work to do, currently down 17-3. Some miscues on offense early on, some unfortunate turnovers, unfortunate special teams play has led us to where we are now, but there's still a whole half of football left to be played. As the second half kick bounces into the end zone and rolls out the back. ODU will take over at their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. And offensively, not much going right for ODU. Stone Smart able to make some plays with his legs, but defensively East Carolina doing a really good job of containing not only Stone Smart, but ODU's run game. It's regardless of you go inside, outside. Smart has been able to get out of the pocket, but there just hasn't been much. And then coverage downfield has been really good. Stone Smart takes the snap. He steps up, and he's going to try and run. And right there, he stopped at the 26-yard line, gain of about 1. Stone Smart quickly deciding to go with a run there. I guess he didn't see anything developing downfield. East Carolina doesn't really have to defend for very long, though, since Stone Smart has made these decisions to run, and the pocket is collapsing so quickly. Nothing really available downfield currently for ODU, and the run game hasn't gotten going yet. East Carolina looks like they might be showing blitz as they bring a safety in, and they do. They do send them. Max Geiger, no gain on the play. 3rd down and 9 now for ODU. This is not the way you want to start the half for your ODU. You want to look to try and get the 1st down here. You don't want to go 3 and out quickly and give ECU the ball back, down by 2 scores. We got Steven Williams out to his right with 2 other receivers, 1 to the left. Stone Smart takes the snap. He drops back. He rolls out to his right, escapes the pressure. Stone Smart still running, and he just throws it away in the direction of Keyshawn Strong there on the sideline, but quickly enough ODU to start the half. Not at what you wanted to do. Stone Smart steps up in the pocket, able to evade the pressure, but there was just nothing downfield for him. And Bailey Kate will come out to punt early here in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap. There's a flag on the play. Looks like there might have been contact on the receiver. There's the fair catch was signaled for. And we'll get the call here. Looks like there might have been contact following the fair catch signal. Let's see. Officials conferencing right now, trying to straighten this out, figure out what the correct call should be. Either way, ECU will have good field position as the punt. Right now the ball is spotted at ODU's 35. As we get a replay here. He might have been, I think the argument on ODU's side is that the defender was pushed into the receiver. And call is confirmed, there is no foul. And now the call in the field is that ODU was pushed into the receiver. The ball was touched by East Carolina, and ODU recovered the ball after it was dropped. So ODU catches a break as they come back on the field on offense at the East Carolina 36-yard line. That's a nice change of events here for ODU. They weren't able to take advantage of their last turnover. Let's see if they can get points on the board following this one. Matt Geiger in behind Stone Smart. Two receivers to his left. ODU just has to do a better job of moving the ball. They've really haven't been able to get anything going in the passing game because East Carolina is able to get a lot of pressure into the backfield. But the run certainly is not working thus far for ODU. As they're waiting for something, the official having a conversation with East Carolina's coaching staff. They're not happy about the call. But we now play on. 13:20 left to go here in the third quarter. ODU now has it 1st and 10 on East Carolina 36. Play action to Geiger. Here comes the pressure. Stone Smart able to break the tackle and stays on his feet on the sideline. There's a flag on the play. Looks like there might be a late hit on Stone Smart going out of bounds. Stone Smart really showing his strength and athleticism. He looked all but dead in the water in the backfield as he had two East Carolina defenders collapsing in on him. He's able to evade the sack and also make a man miss on the sideline to get a quick gain and then draw the 15-yard penalty. So now ODU has it on the 15-yard line. Stone Smart, really nice job there. Able to stay at his feet and stay in bounds. ODU now has on the right hash mark. Stone Smart sends a man in motion. Give us to Cunningham, and he runs all the way down to the 5. Robert Washington, I beg your pardon, with the carry. One of the first holes we've seen all night from the ODU offensive line. Gain of 10 now. Now hopefully ODU can get a different result. Because at the goal line this go round, last 2 times unable to get into the end zone, looking for the first touchdown of the night. And Stone Smart on the quarterback keeper, fools the defense and walks in for the touchdown. ODU able to take advantage of the turnover on the punt. Great fake there on the option play. Whole left side of the field was open and Stone Smart did the rest. You give him a little bit of room and he will make you pay. Robert Washington, the running back, in there. Good job by him to fake the draw as well. Extra point pending to make this a 1-score game. Extra point is up and good. ODU able to take advantage of the turnover of the punt, come down to get their first touchdown of the night. It is now 17-10. 12-17 left to go here in the third quarter. Nice response from ODU following a poor first half, especially offensively, able to come out here and I guess technically score a touchdown on your first drive. But you'll take the points anywhere you can get it. We're going to take a quick break here in between possessions. I'm Grayson McKinney with WOD Sports, the heartbeat of Old Dominion.
We are Monarchs and Monarch Ray.
All right, we are back here. ODU is set to kick off following their touchdown. They still trail 17-10 here in the third quarter, but it's nice to see some sign of life out of the ODU offense. Nick Rice to kick off. East Carolina will get their first offensive possession of the second half. Kick is up. And it just goes out of bounds inside the 1 yard line on the sideline. East Carolina will take over at their own 40 yard line. So nice starting field position for ECU.
The kickoff went out of bounds.
And offensively from East Carolina, they've been able to open up some nice holes on the offensive line and get the running game going. They obviously had that long touchdown pass, 72 yards. But defensively on ODU side of the ball, even though they haven't been able to really get pressure, they haven't played as poorly as the scoreboard might seem. Yes, they've given up some runs, haven't been able to get pressure, but they have the interception. They had the initial stop as Ayler takes the draw, and he is tackled at about the 37, gain of 2. ODU is able to stop ECU when they drove down the field on their first possession, hold them to a field goal. They gave up the long touchdown, but the ECU just hasn't seemed to have been able to move the ball as well as the stats may seem or as the scoreboard may seem. Not a lot of explosive plays other than the long pass. A lot of motion. ECU will be stuffed at the line of scrimmage for little to no gain.
Gain a yard on the play. That's the line of every marker. Third down.
And here's a third down. ODU have been able to put East Carolina in a lot of quick third down situations. ECU converted on a few of them, but Ayler drops back to pass. That ball is tipped and picked off. Another good play there from the ODU defense. That ball was tipped at the line and picked off. Nice play there on defense. Another turnover. Can offense help the defense out? Jordan Young, the junior there, with the interception. So defensively, ODU is doing its job to keep themselves in this game or to get themselves back into the game. Does the offense have an answer? You would like to get points on this possession, keep the momentum in your favor. Stone Smart keeps it, rolls out to his right. That pass is complete. Hassan Patterson takes it for a first down. If ODU is able to get these quick passes, open up their passing game a little bit, it might alleviate some of the pressure they're seeing in the backfield. East Carolina, aware that ODU hasn't been able to get anything going through the air, you see them start to send more players. You see the safeties come in. You see the linebackers come in. If ODU can get something going in the passing game, East Carolina will have to respect it. But Stone Smart, looks like might have been a jump, no flag. Stone Smart evades the pressure, rolling out to his left. Looks like he's going to fire. Pass is caught. Nice catch there. Little jump early on the line, but no flag. And Stone Smart again looked like he was nearly sacked, able to get out of the pocket. And as soon as you think he's about to take off and run, he delivers a strike to the sideline. Amazing catch, keeping his feet in bounds there. That was Hassan Patterson again. ODU now has something going now. 1st and 10 on the 17-yard line. East Carolina sends the blitz. There's the pressure. Pass is high, attended to Hassan Patterson. East Carolina still sending the blitz, wanting to keep that pressure on, keep Stone Smart uncomfortable. He's been able to get out of the pocket and kind of improvise here the past couple of plays, but East Carolina is still working its way into the backfield. ODU has it 2nd and 10 on the 17-yard line. Stone Smart has two receivers to his left, one to his right. And we have a timeout call. So as the Monarchs take a timeout, we will take a timeout as well. We will be right back to conclude this drive. I'm Grace McKinney with WODU Sports, the heartbeat of Old Dominion. We're back after a short timeout. ODU, 2nd and 10, ball on the 17-yard line of East Carolina. They're looking to punch it in again to hopefully tie this game up following the Jordan Young interception. Smart drops back. He's going to take it himself up the middle. Short gain of about 2 there.
Stone Smart the ball carrier.
So Monarchs will now have it 3rd down. Keyshawn Strong into the game now. 3 receivers to Smart's right, none to his left. Hassan Patterson on the outside. Smart takes the snap. He drops back, looks to his right, and he is sacked. ECU able to get the pressure in. Stone Smart stepped up and was met by 3 ECU defenders.
Brings up a 4th down for the Monarchs. Nick Rice on to attempt the field goal.
Nick Rice will attempt a field goal to make this game within a touchdown. Be about a 40-yard, 39-yard field goal. Snap is good, hold is down, kick is up, and kick is good. ODU able to at least put some points on the board following the interception. Score is now 13-17. Old Dominion still trailing by 4, but working themselves back into this game. Momentum has seemed to swing a little bit in the second half. We saw the turnover on the punt recovered by ODU, followed by the touchdown. The interception by Jordan Young, followed by the field goal. ODU has to keep this pressure up, especially defensively. Keep giving your offense chances.
He came to ODU after a career as a communications director at Lockheed Martin and as an editor and writer for newspapers. He is the author of 2 books in the area of...
And ODU defensively is able to have a lot of the success without getting much pressure to the quarterback. Offensively, East Carolina has had a lot of time to work in the backfield. Ehlers has had time to step up and throw. The holes have been open for the East Carolina run game, but ODU able to make the right plays when they need to. And now they find themselves down by 4, opening up the second half on a 10-0 run. And if you're ODU here, you have to keep doing what you've been doing since halftime. Defensively, they were able to stop East Carolina on that first drive. And they've really held Ehlers to a pretty quiet game aside from that long touchdown pass he had in the first half. So, special teams come back out on the field. Nick Rice will kick off. Hopefully try to keep this one in bounds. Back to return for ECU. Say Colby Gore Nick Rice steps up. And the kick is away. That one is picked up. East Carolina will bring it back out. And they get past the 20 at about the 24-yard line. That looked like it might have gone out of bounds too, had it been let go. But East Carolina will come out on a 12-yard return, 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. See if ODU can get another quick 3-and-out here, quick possession on defense. Ayler in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Play action, he drops back, pass deep down the middle. That is no good. Incomplete. Intended for DeAndre Ferrier. Nice coverage down the middle. By Geronda Hall. He's been the guy to make big plays on this defense so far for ODU as Ahlers. He's going to step up and take it himself. And he is met by 2 big defensive linemen in white.
Ahlers, the ball carrier. The tackle.
Led by Calvin Bruton. Jordan Young there as well. And here it is, 3rd down. If ODU can get a stop here, it'll be the quick 3-and-out that we asked for. Ahlers has 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, 1 running back in the backfield. He takes the snap and he drops back. ODU able to pressure. Pass incomplete, short. Intended for Ferrier again. But there is a flag on the play. And ODU gets slapped with the game misconduct, 15 yards free to East Carolina. And what would have been a quick 3-and-out turns into a 1st down.
As a result of the penalty against Old Dominion, East Carolina has it now 1st.
And those are the penalties you hate to see as a coach after the play. And just a gift to East Carolina. And Christian able to take it down close to a 1st down. Or Tay Williams, excuse me. Another big hole opened up by this ECU offensive line. And ECU looking like they can take advantage of this penalty. Ahlers hands off back to Williams, and they get enough for the 1st down.
Williams, ball carrier once again. Again, the play is enough for a 1st down for East Carolina.
So now East Carolina, ball on the 48-yard line. They've made it across midfield. Ahlers takes the snap. Play action. Here comes the pressure, and he is sacked. Big hit by Marcus Haynes. Marcus Haynes flying in the backfield.
Marcus Haynes with the high round, jacked up sack.
And he gets a big hit there on Holton Ahlers. So that'll back up ECU to the opposite side of the 50, and it's now 2nd and 19. ODU starting to work their way into the backfield. Ahlers, he takes a snap from the shotgun and he hands it off. Williams makes a couple moves and gets it back to about midfield. So it's going to be about 3rd down and 12. ODU able to make the play last time on 3rd down, but gave it up on a penalty. See if they can do it again minus the penalty. Ahlers changes the play at the line of scrimmage. He steps back into the shotgun. He has two receivers on either side. He takes the snap. He drops back. ODU sends the blitz. Taylor gets hit big. Another near interception. That's the third or fourth one that ODU's dropped. And Ehlers is on the turf getting helped up by his teammates. That's another one the ODU defense wants back. Ehlers took a big hit following the pressure. And ODU, Ehlers getting helped off the field by a couple trainers. We'll see if he's able to come back into the next possession. After that big hit, he's slowly making his way to the sideline. ECU gets the punt off, and fair catch is called for at the 16-yard line.
35-yard punt.
Following the 35-yard punt. So here we go. 5:17 left to go here in the third quarter. ODU's already put up 10 here in the second half, scoring on 2 drives. That's something they want to keep on going. We're going to take a short break, and we'll bring that possession right back. I'm Grayson McKinney with WODU Sports, the heartbeat of Old Dominion. And we welcome you back. ODU taking over following the punt. 1st and 10, ball on their own 15. Stone Smart takes the snap. Handoff. Stopped there for a loss. Robert Washington on the carry, tackled. Alex Turner there on the stop for ECU. ODU now has it 2nd and 15, ball on the 10-yard line. They're backed up now. Stone Smart takes the snap, pass quick to the left. Keeson Strong there, and they get it about back to the line of scrimmage. ODU will have a 3rd down and 10. A long 3rd down here for ODU. They're looking as if they might have a quick 3 and out. Stone Smart in the shotgun, 2 receivers to either side. He takes the snap. He drops back. He steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to take it himself. Stone Smart, nice tackle. Kendall Futrell there with the nice open field tackle. Stone Smart has a first down if he misses that. So East Carolina comes up big. And ODU will send out the punt unit deep in their own territory. ECU set to get fairly nice field position on this next possession. It is not easy to tackle Stone Smart in the open field, but Futrell did just that. Snap a little to the side of Bailey Kate. He sends the punt. Fair catch called for at the 39, and that is where ECU will take over.
41-yard punt.
Following the 41-yard punt. So ODU needs to hopefully get another stop on defensively. Still trailing in this one, 13-17. Just over 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter as ECU comes back onto the field. Handoff, nice hole there for East Carolina. They get enough to move the chains. Chris Christian for the carry. First down now, ball at midfield for ECU. That play stopped there. Christian on the carry for no gain. Second and 10 now for the Pirates. Ehlers in the shotgun. He has Christian next to him, and the give is to Christian, and another stop for no gain. Gonna have a 3rd and 10 here. ECU really kind of abandoning the pass game following the 2 interceptions and multiple near interceptions by ODU. 3rd down and 10 now. Fans getting loud here in SB Ballard Stadium as they are willing their Monarchs to get a stop. Ehlers takes the snap. There's the pressure. He rolls out to his left. Ball is fired and dropped. Intended for DeAndre Ferrier. It's a good pass, which would have been good enough for a first down, but the drop results into a 4th down. You'll take that if you're ODU. So another quick offensive possession for ECU, which will end in a punt. Darryl Brown back to receive for the Monarchs. Punt is away. And ball takes an ODU bounce. Ball landed at about a little inside the 15 and rolled all the way down to the 21. So another nice break for ODU, and that's where they will take over on offense. Stone Smart leads the offense back out for the Monarchs. Here's a one back behind him, and a receiver split out to each side. Play action, pressure coming from behind. He gets the pass off. That is caught for a short gain. Anthony Jr., the tight end, his first reception of the night. Second down and 8 now for ODU at the 24. Smart will take it under center. Sends a man in motion. Play action. He steps up, throws. That is caught. Another short game. Nice tackle there by ECU. Blake Watson on the carry. ODU also struggling with some injuries on the offensive side. No Lala Davis, no Eric Kuma. And those are two key producers you have on offense. And their absence, I believe, has been evident here so far. And that will do it for the third quarter. ODU coming out with a strong third quarter. East Carolina still leads 17-13, but ODU has the ball. Third down and 2 at the 30-yard line. We will take a short break in between quarters, and we will be right back with you at the start of the fourth. We welcome you back here to Cornbluff Field at SB Ballard Stadium as ODU trying to keep their drive alive here with a third down and 2 at their own 30-yard line, trailing by 4 as we start the fourth quarter. Stern Smart sends a man in motion. Flag on the play. It looks like ODU might have jumped. And that'll back them up 5 yards. So 3rd and 4 turns into a 3rd and 9. A 3rd and 7, excuse me, and ODU will try it again. Smart in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side, one back with him. He steps back. He fires up the middle. That is caught. We'll have to see where the spot is. It's going to be close. Caught there by Dante Anthony Jr., the tight end. Second reception of the game. Looks like the spot is going to be just short of the first down marker, less than a yard. Will we see ODU go for it on fourth down? And they will bring in the chains to measure. And that ball is nearly touching the chains, inches away. And on fourth down and inches, they will send out the punt unit, trailing by 4. So Bailey Kate will punt it away. Punt is away. Fair catch called for at the 25, and that's where East Carolina will take over. That is where the Pirates will take over on offense as ODU looks to get another stop and give the offense the ball back. In this second half, or really after following the long touchdown pass and the blocked punt, defensively ODU has really stepped up. They've given up some big run plays as Ayler's pass is caught up the middle by C.J. Johnson. Nice gain there, 21-yard gain. And there is a Monarch down on the field. It's going to be Caleb Ford Dement. So East Carolina comes out on their first drive of the fourth quarter and opened it with a 21-yard strike down the middle. We've seen ECU move the ball efficiently up the middle through the air. On the opening drive, backed up near their goal line, they got a big gain. And then obviously the 72-yard touchdown was a pass wide open down the middle. But offensively, they haven't really developed much of a pass game since then. And the injured Monarch up on the field, able to walk off. So a lot has gone on in this game. We've seen a lot of turnovers, 2 interceptions by Ehlers. We saw the fumble lost by ODU on the goal line. We saw the punt return that was dropped by East Carolina that was recovered by ODU. Special teams touchdown. East Carolina was able to block a punt and walk into the end zone for their first touchdown of the game. And just a lot of interesting plays and not a lot of movement on offense. ODU's touchdowns have started with fairly good field position. East Carolina marching now as they approach the 50-yard line. But neither team able to move much offensively. And if you're the ODU defense here, you just have to continue to get stops. You have to continue to give your offenses the chance to score, the chance to take the lead. ODU looked pretty out of it here early in this game. but they've been able to hold ECU and claw their way back in it. And both teams are back on the field. Ehlers in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. And he is getting set to take the snap as the clock will wind. Sends a man in motion. Give it to the receiver. He has a lane down the field. Big gain there by Tyler Sneed.
Tyler Sneed, the ball carrier, gained 20 yards on the play. There is a flag on the play.
But there is a flag on the play as we will await that call. I mean, offensively, Stone Smart just 13 for 18 for 87 passing yards, and then 18 carries for 70 rushing yards and the touchdown. Then Ehlers, 6 for 18 for 169 yards, but 72 of them came from that one play. As the penalty is holding, so ECU will get backed up 10 yards, and it will negate the nice run by Sneed. Ehlers sends a man in motion. Snap. He'll take himself to the left on the option. Ehlers slides down at the 40-yard line. Gain of about 5.
Ehlers on the keeper.
They will have it now.
Gain of 3. Makes up a 2nd and 7 for the Pirates.
Second down. Ball is placed at the 41-yard line, so it's a 2nd and 7 for Ehlers. Handoff, good to Mountie.
Demetrius Mooney, the ball carrier. The tackle line.
Third down now for ECU. Can ODU get another third down stop? They've done a really nice job, especially here in the second half. ECU will have it third down and 5. Ehlers, 2 receivers split out to each side, running back in the backfield with him in a shotgun. Ehlers take the snap and rolls out to his left. He's going to run. He is brought down, but not until he gets enough for the first down.
Ehlers on the keeper.
So East Carolina continues to march down the field.
Game play is up for East Carolina first down. Pirates will have it first and 10 at the 1-34.
East Carolina. Ehlers dropping back, rolling out to his left, nearly sacked. He just throws it up, and that pass is caught at the 10-yard line. Kind of a desperation heave. Nice coverage, but 28-yard gain. Now ECU knocking on the door. They have it first and 10 at the 11. Ehlers, handoff to the right. Down to about the 5-yard line. Ball is spotted at the 8. Demetrius Mooney on the carry. Second down and 6 now. Ball on the 7-yard line. Handoff there. Mooney. There might have been a fumble on the play. ODU signaling as they have it. As the officials try to get to the center of the pile and sort this one out. ODU sideline signaling that they have it. And they do. Correction, call is Switch. East Carolina will maintain possession. Third down now here. It would be huge to keep them out of the end zone if you're ODU. Ehlers drops back. Little shovel pass at the goal line. Touchdown, ECU.
Anthony Walkley with the touchdown.
But they might take another look at this. Seems to be a player down also for ECU. And there will be a timeout before the extra point. ECU extending their lead to 10, 13 to 23. We'll take a break as well. We're back here. The touchdown play was reviewed, but it was confirmed as a touchdown. ECU will come on to attempt the extra point. Extra point is good. ECU now leads 24-13. With 10.5 left to go in this game. ODU now down by 2 scores, and time is starting to run out on them. Still plenty of time here to come back if you work quickly. 10 minutes, 36 seconds, but that touchdown definitely kind of sucked a little bit of life out of the Monarchs. ECU is coming back onto the field, set to kick off, and ODU works their way back. Geiger and Blake Watson back to return for ODU.
Blake Watson back to receive for the Monarchs.
And here's the kick. It is up. Blake Watson with the returnable one at the 5. He'll run it back. Blake Watson takes a big hit at about the 22-yard line. Good coverage there by ECU. Forward progress will get him to the 25. A 24 new spot. Stone Smart back out. Takes the snap. He drops back. Here comes the pressure. Throws it away. Pass is caught, but big hit to Keeson Strong. ECU has the ball, but I believe Strong was marked down. Geiger comes back into the game for ODU. ECU continuing to get pressure in the backfield. It is now ruled as an incomplete pass. So ball will be placed back to the original line of scrimmage, and ODU will just have it 2nd and 10. Now we've seen Stone Smart lead comeback drives here before. Week 1 against Norfolk State. Does he have it in him to do it again? He steps up, evades the pressure. He throws to the sideline. No one there. Hassan Patterson the closest. But now quickly 3rd down for ODU. Stone Smart now. Big 3rd down here for ODU. He was out to his right. Smart, nowhere to go. Just attempts to throw it away, and he airmails it. Intercepted by ECU. What is he thinking? I mean, you just have to throw that ball out of bounds. I don't know where he was going. He was forced out to his right, running towards the sideline. Questionable decision by Stone Smart. It is 3rd down, but at that point, you'd rather get the punt than give up the interception. ECU now has the ball on ODU's 31-yard line with 9:41 left to go here. They could essentially end the game right here. Naylor takes the snap, handoff. Gain of about 1. Tyler Sneed on the carry.
Restricted ball carrier. Gain of a yard. 2nd and 9 for the Pirates.
Second down and 9. Naylor has 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Sends a man in motion. Handoff there to Trace Christian. Gain of a couple.
32, the ball carrier once again. Gain of 2 brings up the 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
3rd down. Let's go, ODU, make some noise!
Naylor has 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Ehlers takes the snap. He goes out to his left. Now comes back right. Throws it. That ball thrown away out of bounds. 4th down and 7 now. Pressure there by Keon White. So East Carolina will attempt a field goal. going to be a 45-yard attempt. Snap up, hold down, and the field goal is blocked. ODU able to block their field goal, and they still down by 11. But nice to keep ECU off the scoreboard following the turnover. ODU has to be in the mindset to score here. Under 8.5 to go, down by 2 scores. Stone Smart will lead the offense back onto the field. Robert Washington in it back. 2 receivers to his left, Stephen Williams in the slot. Smart takes the snap. He rolls out to his left. Smart pass caught. Hassan Patterson at the 41-yard line. Gain of about 7. So they will have 2nd and 3 at the 41. Hand off to Washington. He makes a cut inside. Gain of maybe 1. Third down now for ODU. 3rd and short. See if they can keep this drive going. Flag on the play. Might have been movement early. And ODU gets hit with a false start. Now 3rd and 2 turns into a 3rd and 7. ODU trailing 13-24, now 7.5 to go as the clock keeps ticking. Smart takes the snap. He drops back. Smart steps up, fires a strike, caught. We'll see where they spot this one. That was caught by Chris Cunningham. And he's loading it up. And he makes his way to the sideline. And he did get enough to, in fact, move the chains. ODU able to keep the drive alive. They have it at the 44. Smart takes the snap. He gives it to Strong. Bobble on the handoff, loss of 1. Second down now for ODU. Smart drops back. He spins out of the pocket. Smart's gonna run, and he goes out of bounds right at midfield. I mean, 3rd down and 4 here. Gotta wonder if this is 4-down territory for ODU. Down by 2 scores, getting to 6 minutes left to play at midfield. 3rd and 4, ECU sends pressure. Smart steps up, pass is caught up the middle, good for a 1st down. I mean, Marcus Joyner on the catch, able to create space. ECU sent pressure, left some room up the middle, and Stone Smart found Joyner. As ODU works their way into ECU territory. Ball is going to be spotted at the 34. Smart drops back. Smart's looking, pocket collapsing, and he is sacked at the 40-yard line. Nowhere to go for Stone Smart. ECU, more success pressuring the quarterback.
Loss of 5 on the play.
5-yard loss. 2nd and 15 now. Smart takes the snap. He drops back. Looking, going deep. And that ball, it might have been tipped. It was way short, and ECU intercepts it. And that might be enough here. Stringer on the interception. That ball, I don't know if it was tipped out or if his arm was hit on the release, but it was well short of the intended receiver. Stone Smart's 2nd pick of the night.
Pirates will have a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
ECU comes back on offense. 5:11 left to go in this game. Leading by 11. Ehlers takes the snap. Hands it off. And he is brought down for a loss. Jordan Young there on the stop. Mooney with the carry.
Loss of a yard on the play.
And ODU will take its 2nd timeout. 5:06 left to go. Monarchs trailing by 11. We'll take a timeout and be back and bring you the end of this game. We're back following the timeout as Ehlers takes the snap, handoff. Gets a gain of about 2 or 3. It's going to be 3rd down now for ECU. Third down and 6 for ECU. Ball spotted on the 24. Ehlers, he's going to step up in the pocket and run. He is forced out of bounds. Short of the 1st down. And ODU will use its final timeout. Excuse me, it's a media timeout. The officials made the correction. So ODU cannot take their time on this offensive possession. Down by 11 with under 4.5 to go in this game. And the way they've been moving the ball recently, they're going to have to do something different. ODU just really unable to pick up large chunks of yardage downfield. ECU is doing a really nice job of getting pressure to the quarterback, making Stone Smart uncomfortable, getting him outside the pocket, probably quicker than he would like to. And the pressure just leaves nothing open downfield. ODU's passing game has been pretty absent in this game. Just a lot of short passes, maybe gain of 10 here, gain of 8 here. Not much going. ODU's had chances. They've had turnovers. They've been inside the goal line. This ODU struggling to put the ball in the end zone today, or their only touchdown coming was from that Stone Smart rush following the turnover on the punt. Ball will be spotted at the 25 for this 4th down for ECU. So we'll see if ODU can get some nice field position to start this next possession. Punt unit is now back onto the field for ECU. And ODU sends out their return unit. It's going to be Daryl Brown back to return. As we get ready for the punt, there's the snap. Punt is away. It is returned at the 20-yard line. There's some room down the sideline for Brown. Nice little return as he gets forced out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
58-yard punt, 13-yard return.
13 yards on the return following the 58-yard punt. ODU heads back onto the field. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line, trailing by 11. Little over 4 minutes to go here in the game. There's a flag on the field right now. Officials are talking close to the sideline where the flag was thrown. Flag came in late. Take a look at the replay board to see if we can see anything. Brown stepped out of bounds.
After the play, there's 2 dead ball fouls in the Dominion. Personal foul, yes, for the inbound, for the Smith. Personal foul, right-handed for 1. What is coming down forward?
So ODU, 2 dead ball penalties, backs them up 30 yards. So this drive will now start from about the 10-yard line.
As a result of the penalties, Monarchs will have a 1st and 10.
And I don't know if those are frustration penalties, but those, you can't have silly dead ball penalties like that. You know, you're set to have good field position, potentially try to get back into this game, and then you just back yourself up 30 yards. Stone Smart in the shotgun, drops back. He steps up. Here comes the pressure. Stone Smart unable to get away. He is sacked at the 5-yard line. ECU with more pressure in the backfield. ODU now has it 2nd and 15. Ball in the 7. Smart has 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He drops back. Smart steps up in the pocket, nearly sacked, tries to run for it, and he gets back to about the 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
Being hit on the play, brings up a 3rd down for the Monarchs.
Stone Smart takes the snap. He drops back. He steps up and fires. That pass is caught. It's going to be Chris Cunningham on the catch. And that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Smart pass completion for Cunningham. The play results in a Monarch 1st down.
Stone Smart drops back. Monarch trying it up now. Pass is caught. Keyshawn Strong there gets it to the 35-yard line. Going to be 2nd down and 2. Clock is continuing to run though. Down by 11, under 3 minutes. ODU playing towards the center of the field. And East Carolina will take a timeout. They are first at the half. So ODU's hopes dwindling away here as we're now under 3 minutes and they still trail by 11. They currently have the ball, but it's going to be on the 35-yard line on their side of the field. ODU has to really move the ball downfield and quickly if they want any shot at coming back. Smart has 2 receivers to either side. He's in the shotgun. Smart takes a snap. He drops back. Here comes the pressure. Fires a pass to the sideline in the direction of Stephen Williams, but it is incomplete. They're down and 2. ECU sending more pressure. Smart steps up in the pocket. That pass is complete to Keyshawn Strong with some room down the sideline. Flag on the play. Keyshawn Strong, looks like he kind of threw it forward out of bounds as he was running towards the sideline. See what the call is. Going to be offensive pass interference. And that'll back ODU up. And the previous play is now under review. Not exactly sure what they're trying to review here. If you look at the replay board, see if we can find out what they're looking at. And we'll get a call from the official. And they do pick up the flag for pass interference. Ball will be spotted at the 44-yard line of East Carolina. ODU continuing to work on this drive. Stone Smart in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Clock continues to run under 2.5 now. Smart, he steps up. He takes a shot downfield. That is caught down inside the 1-yard line. The first shot downfield we've seen all night. That is Nigel Fitzgerald on the catch. Nice throw there by Stone Smart. And ODU will have it first and goal at the 1. 2:20 left to go here in this game. Handoff. And ODU in for the touchdown. Keyshawn Strong jumping over the line. And they're now an extra point away from turning this into a 4-point game. But with 2:13 left, time is not on your side. And the offense is back onto the field, go for 2. Let's try to get this to within a field goal. Keyshawn Strong and a running back. Stone Smart, the quarterback. Stephen Williams, Hassan Patterson in at receiver to his right side. ODU trying to make this a field goal game. Smart. He's running to his right. Pass. Caught. And the two-point conversion is good. Chris Cunningham there on the play. Stone Smart takes the snap, rolls out to his right. Defense comes with him, and he just kind of dumps it off down the middle. So ODU trails 21-24. 2:13 left to go here in the fourth quarter. ODU out of timeouts, though, and East Carolina will receive this kickoff coming up. ODU putting together a nice drive offensively that started at their own 10-yard line following the 2 penalties after the punt. So about a 90-yard drive there for a touchdown, which was really highlighted by a big play downfield to Nigel Fitzgerald. Gain of around 40. And ODU will send its kicking unit out onto the field. East Carolina looks like they're defending the onside kick. We'll see what ODU looks to do in this situation. 2:13, down by 3, no timeouts. Brad Davis to attempt the onside kick. That is recovered by East Carolina, C.J. Johnson. So they will take over at about the 50-yard line. So if you're ODU here, you have to get quick stops. You're going to expect ECU to run the ball to keep the clock moving. They don't want to stop the clock. Time definitely not on ODU's side, with 2:11 left to go. Handoff to Trace Christian for no gain, but the clock continues to run. East Carolina can run this clock out. East Carolina will bleed this clock all the way down. 4-3 on the play clock now, and they are in victory formation. And they will take a timeout. Clock stops now, but with only 1:27 left to go and ODU with no timeouts, ECU can just run this clock out. ODU able to come back and tighten this game up, 21-24, but looks like their comeback effort will not be enough. East Carolina back on the field now. Ehlers backs up about 6 yards before taking his knee. ODU will fall to 1-3 on the year, and ECU will improve to 3-2. We're at the 1 minute mark now. ECU lets the play clock wind down. Five on the play clock. Ehlers takes a knee. And that'll all but do it now as the play clock and the game clock are off just by 1 second now. ODU will lose its first game here at the new SB Ballard Stadium. They will fall to 0-3 all time to East Carolina. East Carolina takes their final timeout now with 1 second on the clock just for the differential. Both teams will head back onto the field to finish this one out. And that'll do it. Final score here, ECU 24, ODU 21. Monarchs lose their third straight and fall to 1-3 on the year. This game really just comes down to poor offensive execution, not making the plays when they need to. That stop at the goal line was key. The stop at down inside the 10 on the first possession was key. It's ODU really unable to take advantage of the opportunities that the defense gave them. And East Carolina able to make some big plays on special teams, on offense, and on defense. Not necessarily a clean game for either team, but East Carolina was able to do enough to come out on top. Once again, your final score here, 24-21. ODU falling to East Carolina. We will be back here at SB Ballard Stadium next week, taking on Western Kentucky. And that kickoff time will also be 6 o'clock p.m. Signing off at the final time, I'm Grayson McKinney with WDU Sports, the heartbeat of Old Dominion.